Yes, yes. Ross Knowledge back in the building. We're saying, here we go again. News, refuse. You can choose. Talking about news is a waste of time. Recently, my friend Donald Trump has been elected for president, and everywhere I've been going recently, a lot of the older blokes, not really the younger blokes, tend to be talking about, I'll be seen on the news, look who's become president. And then all of a sudden they're now bursting out with all this opinions about what they think should have happened or where they think the world is going to go now. And then it gets into a pretty it gets into a pretty deep conversation about their point of views. I don't get involved with it because I don't have a clue how it works. I don't really pay attention to politics because it's not really what I pay attention to. I'm not that interested in it, and I think people who are now venting all these problems, what is it going to solve? Because you're not actually in that position to say to the right people to hopefully get the message across to them. All you're doing is basically just whining and complaining, and it's literally just not going to solve anything. I know some people that have gone into a lot of depth and they spend like their weekend researching stuff like this. I'm like, what a waste of a weekend. Unless you're maybe starting to come on, Ross, you got this. Unless you're starting a campaign where you can actually move in some sort of direction to allow you to get to this place where you can now start trying to change this view. If you're just doing it on your own, no, I'm going to take this back. If you're just spending maybe an hour a day researching, trying to figure out little bits of information, it's not going to do anything. But I just think nowadays the attention is so hard to grab because social media is blowing up left, right, and center. So many people are trying to go on different things, trying to suck people into different types of websites and information. It's just filled with clickbait, pretty much. I remember I looked the other day, there was one that said Tupac's still alive. I didn't obviously click on it because when did he die? Probably about 20 years ago. Sorry if I'm wrong, Tupac. But there's at the moment that Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight that's literally blowing up everywhere. Can't wait to finish this so I can go and figure out who actually, because it was on last night. But I hate waking up in the morning and going on my phone and trying to figure out who's won what. Normally, if there's a boxing or UFC fight, so I like to get out of bed, do my thing, and then do it. So it'll be pretty interesting to figure out who won. I feel like Mike Tyson's got it in the bag, innit? But fair play to Jake Paul, he's doing bits. Everyone's hating on him, and he's definitely making a difference. So, come on, bro, let's go. And there's also ones about. I saw there was Katy Perry is now become a porn star. Obviously, I clicked on it because I wanted to have a cheeky look, but yeah, that's just not real. But you see what I mean? People are just trying to get you sucked into these information sites because it's so hard to get people. Like, if there was, say, something about Katy Perry, maybe she's visited this country, less people are going to click on that rather than the one that I just said previously about her being a porn star. But just nowadays with celeb gossip and stuff, if someone broke up in a relationship, maybe Kim Kardashian got a new ass or Kanye West has now got a new girlfriend, that everyone will hear about it straight away. Whereas if someone, maybe a 12-year-old, managed to make it to the moon, more people are going to figure out Kim Kardashian and Kanye West than this 12-year-old who's now done the impossible at the age of 12. So I just feel like nowadays it's all filtered down, and it's hard to believe what's true and what's not true as well. Because if you think of these news presenters, even when they're presenting the news on the TV, they've got it in a sort of weird monotone voice. They're not actually talking their actual voice, so it's already fake because it's not coming straight from their realistic personality, if that makes sense. Because it's been scripted to, they've been told to act this kind of way because they could be maybe putting more emphasis on certain words rather than it might not actually be that serious. And then once these news presenters give it out to the world, everyone's going to then put their own little twist on it, but not on purpose. It will just be because they might get some misinformation where they were talking about it to someone. Excuse me. And then it just, as it gets further and further down to other people, it's just now getting filtered because it's just changing the real story. And because there's just so much out there nowadays, who do you know who to believe? But I can't lie, I still do it every now and then. Like I feel like it is good to keep up to date with some stuff, but like if someone asks you, what if a country's dying or it's at war? What am I going to do about it? Is my country at war? No, it's fine, so I can still carry on living. Is it going to affect me? No, probably not. But it's just not a lot I can do. If there's a country at war, what is me knowing about it gonna help to carry on with my life? Pretty much. All I can do is, if there was a war in the UK, all I can do is get on with it. It's only just gonna make more thoughts in my head, more worrying thoughts, rather than if I didn't know. So it's better to just not know about it. Done. I've done it. Let's go, bro. Come on. Oh, jeez Louise.